Man, I can't remember what name I wanted to suggest for the pod.
I'll take the lead on it.
Let's see.
Wrestling.
Randy Cabbage it is.
I'm going with Randy Cavill. All right.
El Grande.
Okay. Hey, I think we just found the intro for this week's episode. If you were
Uh,
hungry, hopefully you eat. I don't know. Wow,
oh,
man, freak out.
oh no, it's recording. Ah! So we still don't have a name yet. We'll figure that out Welcome
Later.
back to another episode of the Unnamed Wrestling Podcast, lowercase R, capital whatever. I mean, it's unofficial, so I don't even know why I keep saying that. But I'm your boy Soul Toast, and with me is a dot. Actually, no, not really. It's
Yeah.
Macho Man Randy Cabbage.
Macho Man Randy Cabbage. Oh yeah.
He's joining us from an unknown location, so he can't show his face at the moment. So
The
and no one,
bunker. I'm in the
yes,
bunker.
a bunker. Why is he in the bunker? No one needs to know more than that. He's safe and secure, and that's all everyone needs to know. Before we get into this wrestling discussion, how you doing? You good in that bunker? You safe? You got air? You got water? You
I
bunkered
have
down?
air and beer.
There you go. That's the
Uh,
essentials of life.
I
That's really
am
all you
good.
need. Yeah,
Absolutely.
glad to hear it. There's a thun there's a thunderstorm about to happen over where I'm at, and so if it cuts out, nothing I can do about it. I mean,
Yeah, if it cuts out,
I'm not all powerful yet.
we're gonna edit it so it never happened.
Yeah, y'all never know.
Yeah.
Um, all right, so let's get into it. It's currently, what is it, Wednesday or is it Thursday? It's Thursday. So we had Raw, we had NXT, we had AEW, and we're going to cover all three before SmackDown happens tomorrow or whenever this comes out. Could be tonight. So Raw, Monday Night Raw. That's what I mainly watch. So I'm very invested in Raw. I thought a lot happened. I know you don't really feel the same way. You're not as invested in Raw as I am, which is
Not
another
not at
reason.
the moment. Not at the moment.
Right,
Yeah.
not at the moment. Which is another reason I find wrestling interesting because there's so many different avenues and shows you can watch. Like WWE, you're more invested in SmackDown, which is just a different show of WWE, but I'm more
Yep.
invested in Raw. It's just like there's so many different ways and things to watch, and we could just be invested in different things. But big news that came out over the previous weekend is the release or future release of favorite superstar. I think it's a superstar, R-Truth.
Our truth.
I believe his
Absolutely.
real name is Ron. I think that's what the R stands for.
Ron Killings.
Yeah. Apparently his contract is running out. Um, and it's not going to be picked up, not going to be renewed. The speculation is over to exactly how that happened. Was he offered a contract for a whole lot less and he turned it down? WWE is putting it out there that he definitely didn't do anything wrong, so it wasn't anything like that, but he won't be picked up. He won't be coming back. He can go somewhere else. I know there's usually like a 90-day waiting period or whatever, so he can end up in AEW or NXT or something. But as of right now, our truth will no longer be in the WWE, and a lot of current stars had they show support. Like Rhea Ripley with her shirt she wore and the tweet she put out and things like that. Fan favorite wrestlers seem to like him a lot, so it'll be interested
The
to.
wrestling community loves Trick Williams. I mean,
Yeah.
Trick Williams. Wow.
Oh,
The wrestling community
oh
loves wrong black
man.
guy. Wow. The
Oh
age is setting in.
man.
The
Oh
wrestling
man.
community loves our truth.
That's why
Man,
you're not showing your face. It's not
what
really
just
you.
what just
This
happened,
isn't
man?
Randy Cabbage. This is somebody else. Oh man.
That's the wrong black guy, man. Another black guy. My God.
Ah,
The wrestling community loves our truth, and
yeah.
so do I.
Yeah, same here.
I told you he came to Iraq back in like '07, '08,
Right.
and he was so hyped. And at the time, I wasn't watching wrestling, so I didn't know who it was. But
Right.
everybody else did because when he came out and he was going, "What's up? What's up?" Everybody kind of got into it.
Yeah.
And then actually, he hit a backflip off the one of the DFAC tables,
Nice. There you go.
and he was very hyped, and he had a really cool presence, really nice guy. And yeah, man, it seemed to have man fans and the wrestlers alike. They did not take this news good.
Right, yeah.
Like, listen, there
Before
have been a lot of wrestlers that get fired this year. None of them have had this reaction. Like
right,
Dakota Kai is a beloved female wrestler, a member of Damage Control. She
ah
got
yes.
fired. People were hurt. People did not like it. You didn't see anything like this. Like this,
Right.
this was outsized, man. Like it was crazy, and it was nice to see, man. Like a
Yeah,
guy who's been so impactful for so long, and he truly a fan favorite. It's kind of
absolutely.
like I think Kevin Nash was saying on his podcast. It's also kind of bizarre because his merchandise is selling.
Right.
He's never been more popular. He's still adding value to like the on-screen product. It seems weird, and I guess it's because he didn't want to take a pay cut.
Yeah. And
Um,
or maybe a substantial pay cut, you know.
yeah,
We
substantial pay cut. And I've heard TKO. There have been rumors around the way TKO is starting to kind of do business now with like the wrestlers.
yeah.
They're gonna run the thing like a corporation, and that's bad for fans, but good for business. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
like I'm a Braves fan,
Right.
and a corporation owns the Braves, and
Right.
like we won a World Series, and then we started to watch them strip the team.
Yeah.
If they couldn't get you on a team friendly deal, they let you go.
Right.
And listen, this year it's affected the on field product. And
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen to WWE if they kind of keep this up, right? Like, listen, I get it. You guys are a corporation and it's dollars and cents, but guys, like, like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, this is also a TV show, and
Right.
to have a good TV show, you need to have good talent. So, like,
Absolutely.
be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. And if those who don't know that the things he's talking about is before Raw started, they would chant for our truth.
Yeah,
During multiple matches, they started chant for our truth.
all night, all
All
night,
night.
all
The
night.
the
Yeah,
commentators, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, clearly were told not to respond to it because they just ignored it. But throughout multiple matches, the chants for our truth, we want truth or our truth, they would pop up through, and it's not like they were happening during bad matches. They would just pop up, and
yeah.
clearly the fans were upset. Now, will this continue? I'm excited to see if it'll happen in SmackDown.
I
Uh,
would. Hopefully they keep this team up.
I
Yeah,
hope so. Yeah, me
yeah.
too. But another person that's going to be let go is Carlito. I'm a fan of Carlito because, like you said, with our truth, Carlito came to Iraq when I was there during SummerSlam, eating his apples and all that. Signed a T-shirt that I had. It was pretty cool just to see them all out there. Like I wasn't really into wrestling at the time, but I just really respected the fact that they came out there. They came out there, I think 2 years in a row and just performed for us. And it was just cool. And Carlito was one of them. You know,
Yeah.
like we say that, that's almost 20 years ago. We're old, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Long time. Yeah. We're old. Don't
we're
say it again.
sorry.
Uh.
I mean, we're young. You're as young as you feel. As my hip starts to hurt in my
Oh
back.
God. Eesh.
But yeah, so Carlito is going to be let go right after he won a huge belt in the Puerto Rican circuit, which is cool. I don't know if that was planned or what, but I was hoping when he showed up in Judgment Day, he'd just be walking around with his belt. But like the fact that they don't even have them on the show to finish out the contract kind of sucks.
Yeah. I
But
agree.
yeah, that was the big news that came out over the weekend, before Raw started. Uh, let's get into Raw.
Okay.
Uh, don't want to, sit on things for too long because a lot of the things that happen involve people I'm not fans of. Like this first thing, CM Punk's Sami Zayn had a real weird promo in the beginning of the show where Sami Zayn came out pleading and wanting to be the best friends with CM Punk, hoping that he wins the Money in the Bank qualifier and gets the briefcase so he can win the belt from Seth Rollins or whoever has the belt because he's the hero that's gonna save them all. First thing I thought was take it easy, your knees are gonna bruise. And the second thing I thought was clearly CM Punk's not winning a qualifier that night. They're hyping it up to way too much. It was really annoying, a bit creepy. I'm not really fans of either of them, you know. That's how Raw started. And lo and behold, during the qualifier match, we can get into it later. My prediction came true. Do you have anything you want to say on that?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I like CM Punk when
Right.
he talks, right? You hate on
Yeah.
him. I
You
like
keep using the word hate. I don't use hate like that. To me, hate's a strong word. I don't hate
it,
CM Punk. I don't know
listen.
CM Punk enough to hate the guy.
Look, they
His
don't listen. They don't listen. They're not involved in our conversations. But you used the word hate before, okay? You did.
not for CM Punk. Not for CM Punk.
Maybe it
You
wasn't
know.
CM Punk.
No,
But
not for CM
so
Punk. I just
anyway,
dislike him a lot.
you don't like him, right? I love
Yeah.
this. I love when he talks. I love the intro. I love how hyped that crowd gets.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of Sami Zayn. Like I'm not a big fan of the storyline in general. I'll be frank, right? Like this is
Yeah.
some of the most uninteresting things to me. I'm not real dialed into Sami Zayn and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and his two flunkies, right?
Yeah.
Um, I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was kind of neat to kind of see them kind of build camaraderie between Sami Zayn and CM Punk because those two actually kind of have a little bit of beef because like
Right.
CM Punk like never skips an opportunity to tell Sami Zayn you're not as good as me.
Right.
Like, like, hey, you're not better than me.
Yeah.
So they have a little backstage heat, but now they're kind of doing a little buddy thing going, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just not that interested in the story
Yeah.
in general. You really, I think I saw someone on Twitter say it best. You really need to hurry up and get CM Punk away from Seth Rollins. Like, enough of this storyline. Enough.
I'm ready
Like,
for it.
yeah, like I'm just not really interested. So when the segments are on, I'm kind of half into it. I'm on
Yeah.
my phone. That's when I go into my wrestling group chat. And that's when I start talking shit, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not really engaged, man. I'm not really engaged. A cool promo by CM Punk because CM Punk does cool promos. That's who the fuck he is. So that's kind of all I got, man.
Right.
Not could
Okay.
care. I could care less.
You could care less. I couldn't care less. Let's go ahead and move on to someone you do care a lot about.
Oh man,
Good
yeah,
old Stephanie Fakir made her Money in the Bank qualifier match with Liv Morgan and Ivy Nile, triple threat. And that was actually, I think, the first match we heard chants for R-Truth throughout.
yeah. That was when it started during that
Yeah,
first match.
it was a bit weird. But yeah, and listen, they did it big for Stephanie Fakir. That her
I loved
entrance
every
was
moment of that.
incredible. Yeah,
Yeah, great entrance, great little pre-match vignette. The way she presents herself, she's really perfected it. It's the heavy metal music. For those who
right.
don't know, she's a big heavy metal fan. And you follow her on Instagram, all of her videos and pictures are normally like background with like heavy metal music. So she's a big fan. The way she comes out, she had the all black, sort of singlet on, and then she had like the white coat overwrapping it. She always has the horns, and the way she comes into the ring, I'm telling you, man, when she lifts off to the left and she comes back with that finger, that's so fucking cool. It's so cool, man. Like
Right.
she has clearly perfected her craft and she knows it.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see a performer in an element in that way. It's like everything I do, you guys are gonna be into it.
Right.
I've done this 10,000 times by myself to the point to where now when I do it, it's just so seamless. It's
Right.
so good, man. And
Yeah.
obviously she got into it with the match with Liv Morgan and Ivy now. She's a better wrestler than them both. She's a better in-ring performer than both of them. So
Yeah.
she definitely should have won. And you can't have her lose after
Yeah.
that introduction.
Yeah.
Right? You
Absolutely.
can't. I think you brung it up as well. Ivy kind of showed her inexperience.
Yes.
There
Yeah.
were some times and some moments where things should have been a little smoother transition wise. It just kind of happened. She was a tick late. Like the one that stuck out to me, I think she got slammed next to Liv Morgan, and like she had to like slide over,
Oh
like
yeah.
right next to Liv as Stephanie attempts to do the double splash or whatever. Like that stuck
Right.
out to me.
Well, I don't really blame that on Ivy. Like she gets slammed where she gets slammed, and I mean I see that almost every match. It's usually the camera doesn't
Yeah.
show it though.
Yeah,
They
that's what I get.
slide
Maybe,
over.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
you blame the cameraman here, right? It's like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But like yeah, with Ivy and like this is only the second match I've seen her in. Like I know she has skills, but like I don't hear her talk or anything. Maybe
yeah.
she just needs to wrestle with people more. But yeah, it was like things just weren't matching up. I don't know if she actually got hit in the face in the beginning of the match because like she was holding her face for a large portion of the match.
Yeah, she got hit in the nose or something
Um,
like that
yeah.
early on. Yeah,
And
yeah.
also I don't know if that's a thing just so to have an excuse in these matches where three people are not used to wrestling each other and it's like,
Yep.
oh, something like that. I still don't know the inner workings of wrestling that well to know the secret things they do. But
Well,
like,
we know these matches are produced, especially for the biggest stars, right? So this
right.
match was definitely produced.
Yeah.
Um, and you can definitely tell certain spots are there to her to like have Stephanie look good.
Yeah.
Like it's designed to like let's isolate Stephanie and the other star, Liv Morgan, right?
Yeah.
And let's have Stephanie go over, right? Let's have
Yeah.
Stephanie, listen, everyone's favorite move, right? The devil's kiss, right?
Yeah.
We all look forward to it. We love it.
Yeah. We all
Once,
love it.
like, listen, it's not the same without Booker T, but I mean, it's
I'm
still
over it,
pretty good.
man. I'm good.
I love it. I love it. The crowd loves it. I'm sorry, you're in the minority here, okay?
I am. Listen, it
Uh,
just seems so out of place. It's like it.
she's been doing it forever, man. It always gets a great reaction. So
I
like
know.
you can't take that away. Like that's a part of the
Right.
show.
Yeah. I know. I get it. It's just like I see it and it's like I don't know. It's just I don't know what it is. I look at it and it's like all right, one through and they go to 10 and then it's like
Man, I love when her and Booker T do it because she'll point to Booker T and he'll go crazy and then it'll so fun. But anyway,
right.
Stephanie Vakir won the way she was supposed to.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Great job introducing her. She's cool in a way that Rhea Ripley is cool,
Right.
right? It's a dark sort of it's not goth because she's not goth, but like kind of in
Metal.
that way, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
metal, right? Yeah,
She's
she's
metal.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool in that kind of a way. And obviously they know that because they had her and Rhea do a little stare down in the backstage, right? Where Rhea
Yeah.
kind of introduced herself, said congratulations.
Right.
And that was another dope moment. And
Right.
also smaller than you think. She's also kind of short.
Oh, I knew she was small because another thing, and I just gotta get used to seeing her. Like whenever because she's like she was a top star in NXT, and she's gonna be a big star in WWE. Like whenever she like imposes her will on someone, I'm like, she's just so small.
She's so small.
It's
Yeah,
like
she's so
I
small.
just gotta get it in my head that she can do this, and because I'm like,
Yeah,
come
like
on,
that
she's
move, the
just
SVB, the fact that she can pull that off is incredible because she's like 5'1".
right.
The fact that you can take a woman, flip her upside down, and bring her back over your knee, very impressive. And it's
Yeah.
always very smooth.
Yeah.
She's just a superstar, bro. And like it's
Yeah.
I love how they don't even fake it. Like they didn't do the thing because you sometimes they do a thing like they're doing it with Roxanne right now, where Roxanne's like being like a secondary role,
Yeah.
right? And sometimes they do it in wrestling when you come up from NXT. This one's like, no, 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 no. That's no, no. We're not
Right.
fucking around. We're not playing. We all know, you all know. Listen,
Yeah.
this is the next one, right? Like she
Right.
will have a women's championship belt sooner or later.
Yeah.
And
Um,
it's not out of place. It's not like forced. Like this is a superstar. This is clearly the best wrestler on the roster. Like as far as skill level, like she's incredible. Everything about her is incredible. Like for her to be as small as she is, like we talk about with EO Sky, like a lot of EO stuff is not real believable. Like when she hits shit,
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
EO uppercut, it's like that's so adorable. That's so sweet. Like,
Right.
but come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a
like
EO fan, but yeah, when she does the uppercut, I'm like, all right, I get it. Like when
that's
she,
like
yeah,
that's some Joshy fucking stardom shit. Like
yeah,
that's how they hit in stardom, right? Is that
yeah,
um but yeah, she's so good in the ring. She's so smooth. Everything looks realistic. It doesn't look out of place. Like I said, the devil's kiss is kind of out of place, but it's so fun. That's another thing. She brings an element of fun. So it's
yeah,
kind of everything tied into one. it's just a total package. And I like her to hear her talk about a journey of how she tried for WWE 6 or 7 years ago. She wasn't good enough. I love the fact that she says she wasn't good enough. She did
Right.
not say they didn't pick me.
Right.
She said I wasn't good enough. And I love that. I love the attitude. I love the ownership. She's like, nah, I wasn't good enough. So I toured the world and I honed my skills. And this is what you get when you see someone who really, really loves wrestling, man. Like she really loves to do this. Like she says she went to NXT and took less money at first because it wasn't about the money. And I
Yeah.
believe it. She's like, look, I've been poor the whole time, so I don't
Right.
whatever you whatever I get, it's gonna be way more than I ever earned wrestling for CML or New Japan or Stardom. So
Yeah.
this is all fine. It's all very good. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Like
Yeah.
this person clearly loves wrestling, and I love watching her. Like it's so dope.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready to see more of her matches. She'll be in Worlds Collide this
Oh
Saturday.
man.
So
Hopefully we get her versus EO.
I think so. It like I
Oh,
don't
World
know.
Collides in July, by the way, July 13th.
Is it? I thought it
Yeah,
was.
no, no, I'm sorry. I misheard you. Man, it's not me. I'm an imposter.
Yeah, it's
I, I'm
somebody
thinking
else.
I'm thinking about evolution. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Worlds Collide is this weekend.
Yeah, it's not like I got notes here or anything.
Ah,
Research,
you know.
VA
I thought
brain.
my brain, my mind was on evolution because it's all women.
Yeah, there it is.
I've got one track mind.
There it is.
I
I didn't want to say it out loud, but I'm glad you did. You gotta
I'll admit it.
acknowledge everything. Appreciate that. Um, yeah, I definitely want to see more of her matches. But yeah, I just don't know. Like, if they're just gonna rocket her to the belt, um, I know you say it seem forced, but that seems a bit forced to me because it'll be so soon. Well, I guess it depends on when she would cash in. Like if she ends up winning the Money in the Bank, I guess it would depends on when she would cash it in, and if EO even
Yeah,
still has the
yeah.
belt at that moment. So I guess that all depends.
I think Money in the Bank is gonna come down to Rhea Ripley and Naomi. I would love for it to be Naomi.
Really?
It's Naomi's time, man. Naomi's doing such good work. You don't watch SmackDown, man. What I'm telling you, man,
Yeah,
Naomi's cooking. I feel like it makes sense for it to be Naomi or Rhea Ripley.
yeah,
To have Rhea have the Money in the Bank briefcase would just be cool. Because like listen, she is probably the biggest star in the company as far as like female wrestlers. So to
yeah,
see her with the briefcase would be kind of cool because it's kind of like,
yeah,
oh, that's kind of like weird, right?
yeah.
And like to see Naomi have it would also be so dope because it'll be a career achievement.
Right,
It'll be like a you deserve this. Like there's not like the crowd loves to chant you deserve this. Like that's like Naomi. Like you deserve this. Like
right.
1,000%. So I don't think you'll see Stephanie do it yet. It'll be within like the year, like 12 calendar months. But Money in the Bank and everything, I think you'll probably see a quick change of hand with the
Yeah.
championship belt, but I don't see her win it yet. As
Oh,
dope
okay.
as she is, not yet.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I'm interested to see how it goes on the women's side. I don't remember the other people that's qualifiers. No, it's Rhea, Stephanie, Naomi. I don't remember the other three because there's six on each side. I could look it up. Probably should look it up. But
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, y'all know who it is. The other three. Nah, that sounds terrible. I'm gonna look it up. Nah, I'm not gonna look it up. But yeah, we're talking about Raw right now. So, just things that happen in Raw. But yeah, that was triple threat match. Pretty much went how we figured. Well, actually, I thought there'd be interference. With someone trying to help Liv, and that's how she would lose. But she
Hmm.
just lost on her own. It
Yeah,
was
she just lost.
clearly, it was
Yeah.
clearly a Stephanie's here type of
Yeah, this
match.
is clearly a clean Stephanie's here. Like, let's just not fuck around.
Right. Unless someone did interfere and it happened during commercials because they play so many commercials. I
Ah,
don't know.
fucking commercials. But
Yes,
anyway.
that's
Oh
very annoying.
God.
Okay, all right. So what else happened in Raw? So we had okay, speaking of interference, we had Finn Balor and JD McDonough needs pants versus the War Raiders in a tag
The
team match. They're clearly trying to build up that
tag team
the
division.
tag team
Yeah,
division. The new Day were out there, talking their stuff, watching it, but they eventually got kicked out. And um, I know you're not a big fan, or you're not a fan of the War Raiders at all.
at all.
But the match was pretty good. But basically, when Roxanne came out and interfered with the War Raiders and helped Finn Balor and JD McDonough get the win, Finn was all about it. He was happy, but JD was giving a little side eye. I was a little surprised by that. I thought JD would be on Finn's side, but he wasn't really feeling the Roxanne help. Roxanne came out in them Chuck Taylors that offer no support in your ankles and the soles of your feet, but it's whatever. So um I'm very interested in the Judgment Day story. I think it's
They've done a
pretty
good job of
yeah.
keeping the Judgment Day relevant.
Yeah. So
It's
I
gone through three different renditions now, and they've all been relevant. They've
yeah,
all been dope. They've all had their own character. They've done a great job with Judgment Day, and I hope it kind of one of those things kind of maybe never ends. Like you just have different iterations where you just kind of
right.
keep losing and gaining people.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Liv doesn't really like Roxanne, and that's going. And Finn's like, hey man, just trust me. Finn. Um, from when I first saw Finn at Judgment Day, he's got a little pep in his step now. He's not
Yeah, he's
so
got some
submissive.
confidence
Yeah,
and yeah,
confidence. Yeah,
yeah,
his
yeah.
confidence is back. He's like, nah, listen, it's all good. It's all good. And so it's pretty neat. But yeah,
We all win when we listen to Finn. Right?
right. Yeah, there you go. They should put that on a t-shirt.
They should.
Um, but yeah, so all right, so Becky Lynch and Lyra. I wasn't.
Mm.
I've told you many times I wasn't in on Becky Lynch, but I ain't coming around. Her last two promos and interactions with Lyra have. I'm interested. In the superstar that's Becky Lynch, future Hall of
Becky
Famer that is
Lynch.
Becky Lynch. Her promos with Lyra have been awesome. Lyra's been getting better every week. Um,
Absolutely.
They were in Tulsa this week with Raw, and Lyra said, "Listen, let's throw down right now." Baker Lee said, "I don't fight in Tulsa," and walked away. It's so disrespectful. I, c- it's I never been to Tulsa. I've been to Oklahoma maybe once, but I thought that was a great line to leave on, and then of course Lyra chased her down and started fighting her in the tunnel. But I thought that was so great. I'm starting to join the Becky Lynch train. I won't call her the man, but
The man, come on.
but but yeah, I'm starting to get it because you always told me her promos and everything are great and stuff like that, and I'm like I haven't seen her
I
yet.
call her a program builder.
Right.
Like I like to put wrestlers in certain categories, and I like you got program builders, you got which is kind of like the same with the promo person, and you got like your in-ring talent. I kind of split them up because
Yeah.
never everyone's not good at both. Most aren't good at both.
Yeah.
Like most, Charlotte Flair, love Charlotte Flair, not a program builder. She is a in-ring superstar, in-ring talent, tremendous. The promo work and the program building work, not so much, which is why I think Tiffany Stratton versus her was a bit of a letdown because both of those at the point right now, they don't do that.
Right.
They don't really build feuds real well. Becky Lynch, program builder. You want to give somebody a 6 month stretch of time and you say, hey, you versus you, make the crowd interested. Becky Lynch is the first person I call.
Right.
That number one. And they normally do that. They've done this now with Lyra. They did it with her, Liv Morgan. She helped Liv Morgan get here. Okay,
Oh, okay.
her versus Liv was a mini feud.
I didn't know that.
Her versus Rhea Ripley was a feud. So she's done this
Oh,
over
okay.
and over and over again, man. She's just really good at getting you to give a fuck about somebody. I
Right.
love Becky Lynch, man. Like
Oh, okay.
dude, she cut a promo one time. Like it wasn't a promo. I think it was her WrestleMania entrance, and I forgot which one it was. I think it might have been 38 or 39, where it was an excerpt from her book. Man, that
Oh.
fucking promo damn near broke me to tears, bro. It was
Oh.
awesome. Like she's tremendous
Right.
at this.
Okay.
So yeah, like they definitely made the right call with Lyra.
Yeah.
Um, kind of having Bailey kind of baby her way through it, and
Yeah.
then to bring it home, Becky Lynch,
Right.
1000%. She is the one. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad you're kind of starting to see it, man, because I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, this is what she does. This is what she does, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm yeah,
she's awesome.
yeah, I'm pretty much all in. I the last two it's got me. I'm on the Becky train. I'm digging it. Yeah. I'm yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. But yeah, it was just a promo and then a brawl at the end. No official
I don't
match.
I don't wrestle in Oklahoma. That's funny.
Yeah. I was like, damn. Um, oh, they were in Oklahoma. So Pat McAfee and Michael Cole had a bet that if the Pacers beat the Knicks, Michael Cole's Knicks, that Michael Cole would do the broadcast in Pacers
A Pacers
jersey.
shirt.
And if the
Okay.
Knicks won, McAfee would do the broadcast in a suit like Michael Cole's wear. And of course, the Pacers won, so Michael Cole honored the bet and showed up in the Pacers jersey, and it was neat. He honored it. I think it was TJ McCollum jersey, of course, um, and it was neat. So yeah, it was in Oklahoma, and they'll be going up against Oklahoma City Thunder in the championship. So it was all pretty neat that it happened to be there. Um, but so so it was more Sami Zayn. It was Sami Zayn, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
God.
I don't like the way I don't like the way Seth Rollins is using Braun Breaker. I don't like the whole he's a no speaking guard dog and I can just tug on his beard anytime I want, slap him and yell in his face and pour tan lotion all over him, whatever they're doing. I'm not a fan of any of it. Uh Jey Uso started the yeeting process, did the whole thing with Sami Zayn, went down to the mat. Commercial came back, and they were still yeeting. That was like a 3 minute commercial.
Ah,
So I'm
yeah.
like,
I gotta tell you, man, it's the least interesting stuff right now.
yeah, like, I'm just, I'm, I'm really getting over it. I'm
Like,
still
yeah,
a fan of Braun Breaker.
If Seth is gonna be like a quasi new tribal chief, so to speak, as far as the big dog of the brand, like it's gotta be better than this.
Yeah,
And look, it just started, so like I remind wrestling
yeah,
fans, I'm gonna remind myself, I'm gonna be patient, but like as of right now, like it's just not very interesting.
yeah.
Like I'll
It's
keep tabs on it, but like not really gonna be too dialed in, not yet.
Yeah, and listen, every time Bronson Reed jumps off that rope and shakes his arms like he's trying to fly away, man, I'm like, listen, maybe he's scared of heights or
The
something. I don't
tsunami.
know. I don't know, but it's rough. It was a disqualification match. Someone showed up. It might have been Seth. I
It
think it
was Seth
was
Rollins. It was
yeah.
Seth
And then
Rollins.
he started
Yeah.
stomping on people's faces, and then
Which is
afterward,
always very cool.
it's
I do
always very
enjoy it.
fun. Not gonna lie. I don't even know what the match is for. I mean, the whole match and the subplot is to wear Jey Uso out so that he will eventually lose the belt, as if he needs to be worn out. And then after the match, Gunther approached him. He's like, "Listen, basically tell him he sucks. And I'm getting the belt back." I mean, hey, I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but
I like Gunther a lot, and he's rarely wrong. All
yeah,
right.
I'm liking Gunther more and more. Yeah, so I
I
like
hope
that
Gunther
element.
ends up being Goldberg's retirement match. Especially after that time when he insulted Goldberg, saying that, you're not
Goldberg's
my
not re
favorite wrestler of all time. No,
Goldberg's not
Goldberg's not officially
retiring.
retired. No, he still has a retirement match. And rumor has it it'll be Gunther. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I don't get it, but all right. Maybe he takes out Cena. One.
No, they're not gonna put him in a program. He's not gonna be in a program. No,
Oh, okay.
it's just a retirement match.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a match. No, he won't be in like the story.
All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I suggested it today. Maybe he takes out Cena. I'm just saying. 'Cause Goldberg for the longest was a babyface until WCW screwed that up. And I'm just saying.
I
Maybe
I, I don't want to see Goldberg in a program.
I don't want to see Goldberg at
Like,
all.
like I'm good, brother.
I don't
Like,
want
give
to.
him a match, give him a match, and but I'm good on the let's put Goldberg in like a long-term story. I'm fine on that.
Oh no, no, no. I mean, like, he just pops up and spears the heck out of Cena or something type of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't want to see him anymore than I need to, so let's just make it the match. I'm good on
Right.
Goldberg.
I just think Goldberg versus Gunther. Listen, I like Gunther, but like athletically, I just don't see it as a good matchup. Unless,
Yeah. Well, I think
Goldberg's just that
that's just
old.
that's a rumor.
Oh, okay.
That's just rumor, and Goldberg's old, but yeah,
Right.
that's just kind of a rumor.
Right. Gotcha. Man, his traps though, still humongous, I'm
It's still
sure.
there. Yeah.
Uh um all right, so yeah, that ended this qualification and who cares anyway. Uh Kyrie Sane is starting to not blow up, but I mean she's officially back, the pirate.
The
Uh
pirate.
she went and had a match against Raquel, I don't know why I can't say that right. Rodriguez, uh, another member of Judgment Day. Liv Morgan was out there supporting her sister, tag team champion, sidekick, friend, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, it looks like a mismatch. That's a large, athletic woman. And the match was, I really don't remember the match that well. I just know that Ra Raquel lost, right? I believe
Yeah,
she lost.
Raquel lost due to Io Sky's
That's
interference.
right. That's what it
Um,
is.
yeah, Io
Yeah.
came out because Liv was
What?
about to cheat.
Yes.
Io comes
Yes.
out. Liv has to deal with Io, and
But
Kyrie gets her with the old bionic elbow.
yeah, the bionic elbow.
Very, very adorable.
Wrestling.
Very
Wrestling.
adorable.
Wrestling
Very
is so great.
the pirate girl hits her with that elbow from the top rope and
Yeah.
one, two, three.
Yeah, and that's enough apparently. The bi
And apparently in the midst of the scuffle, like Liv Morgan like busted up her fucking forehead.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Every time she fights Io, she bleeds.
Listen, I think I'm telling you, man, I think it's a language thing because they have to be able to communicate and maybe just some wires get crossed.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens. But but yeah, so and they used to be part of so Kyrie and Io used to be part of Damage Control. You don't think they're going to bring it back together. But my long-term thing is I think whenever Io eventually loses the belt to whoever, Stephanie, Rhea, or Naomi, um why not get the tag team back together? To me, I think it's clear they're trying to build up the tag team division in Raw, in both men and women. And I
Okay.
only women tag team that I can think of is Liv and Raquel, and
Liv
that's
and Raquel.
and
I
that's
mean,
only because they're in Judgment Day together. It's not like
that's
um,
true, but you can't call it damage control until you at least get Oscar back.
I mean, you can
You
start
just can't
somewhere,
call it that. You can't call it that
right?
until you get Oscar back. I mean, it
All right,
sucks. It sucks.
just
Not
call it
having Dakota
damn then.
Kai.
Yeah,
Dakota Kai got fired, so she won't be a part of it. But if you're gonna call it Damage Control is a faction. It's not
yeah,
a tag team. So you at least need Oscar back if you're gonna do that.
right. Um, well, I mean.
And they already have a tag team. If you get Oscar back, it's the Kabuki Warriors. Oscar and Kairi Sane are a tag team.
Oh,
So
okay.
there you go.
Gotcha. Well, maybe they're going the One Piece route, and it's the first of the pirate crew, and you'll be the first recruit.
Oh God.
It could be anything.
Uh,
Anything can happen.
oh,
It's
Lord.
wrestling. Speaking of anything can happen, there was another qualifying match, which I predicted 100% because I am me. It was CM Punk. Sorry, I almost threw up a little bit. AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano, also
God.
known as Chad Gables.
Wait,
And how
the
do
way
we know
that
that? Because they wear the same boots.
he wore Chad Gable's boots. Like, come on, man. Like it's just like CM Punk said mid-match. Come on, Chad.
I hope they do
Stop
that
it.
on purpose. I hope they do all that stuff on purpose to be like, come on, clearly,
This is
because everyone
stupid.
knows it is, but it's all part of the bigger bit of clearly it is. But the fact that Chad Gable had a qualifying match and Grande Americano had a separate qualifying match, which I told WWE to do, just saying, is hilarious. I think it's the best. It's my favorite bit going in wrestling right now. Is the fact that this one person has two different personas, two different wrestling styles, and it is so offensive in the world of wrestling that this dude, Chad Gable, can't be the luchador, but El Grande Americano, who is just Chad Gable, who wrestles as a luchador, is whooping every luchador he comes across. I think it's great. He's going to be in Worlds Collide. Like, that is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's
I
fucking completely
love
ridiculous.
it.
It's such good heel work because
It's
people are pissed
great.
off.
People are
Hey,
so
listen,
pissed, and that's
people are
what a
so
heel should
fucking
do.
pissed and offended. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what a heel should do.
And the fact that fans still kind of don't get that part, they still complain unironically.
Yeah,
It's like, guys, you being mad is the point.
yeah,
He has real heel heat.
yeah,
He has real ass heat. You motherfuckers are invested in seeing who's gonna be a luchador to snatch that mask off that son of a bitch.
yeah.
You guys are invested in that, man. Like, come on, that's the point. Yes,
Speak.
it's offensive. Yes, Chad fucking Gable being a luchador is nonsense, even though my avatar may say something else. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
not the point. The
That's
point
right.
is,
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right.
point is,
Forgot all about
you
that.
guys are supposed to be mad.
Yeah,
Good. And that makes for a good show. It makes for a good character. It means Chad Gable's doing his job very well.
very well. They should have Chad Gable should get fired, and they should sign Grande Americano. That's what they
Oh
should
my
do.
God.
That's what they should do.
This guy's a genius.
They're like, all right, Chad, we're gonna have to let you go, and then just
I told you,
sign.
man, the brain, bro. You got Bobby the Brain Heenan. Listen, there's a new brain in town, guys. There's a new
That's
brain in town. It's this guy.
exactly what they should do.
This
They,
guy sold the brain toast.
yes, that is me,
You're so crazy, bro.
and I work for free because it's for the love of the game.
It's for the love of the game, man. Come on. Still this
Um,
idea. Fire Chad Gable tonight.
yes. Uh, he should be like, all right, fine. I didn't want to be here anyway. Who's coming with me? And then his whole crew leaves, and they just all come back as luchadors. All four of them. The
Ugh.
Creed brothers and Ivy, because Ivy's not
Oh
getting
my God. Yeah,
any
I was not
play.
getting any reaction anyway. So
Yeah,
yeah.
so come back as a luchador. Like, just do it.
And the Creed brothers are athletic enough to pull it off.
Yeah, but they're pretty good though as a tag
They're
team.
pretty good, man. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Speaking of pulling the mask off and how it should be a luchador to do it, CM Punk just wanted to insert himself into every story because he's such a lovable character.
Love that guy.
He tries to take off El Grande Americano's mask. I just don't like him. I just put that out there. And that's why he lost. He
I,
lost.
I don't like him, but I don't hate him. That's too strong of a word.
It
Whatever.
is. Hate
All
to
right.
me is reserved for very few. It
Fine. Don't
means
hey, don't use the word, but feel the feelings, you asshole. We feel it. Hey, we
no,
feel it.
no.
We
To
feel it.
me,
All right.
hate to me means listen, if I see you dying on the street, I'm gonna walk right past you. That's what it means for me to hate somebody.
Listen, I'll walk past Eric and Ivar.
Who? Oh, the
Eric and
War
Ivar, the
Raiders?
War
Come
Raiders. Listen.
on.
Sorry, guys. You guys.
Gee.
You guys aren't wearing pants. Yeah,
They're,
I don't know.
what if they're on the way to the
Eat
pants
shit and die,
store?
Eric.
Damn. What if they're on the way to DXL to get some pants? And they're like,
No
oh,
fucking way. You should have made it.
oh.
All right. Fuck out of here.
That's terrible.
Eric and
That's
Ivar, if I see you on the side of the road
terrible.
and you're dying of
Ah,
thirst, I'm not even gonna
jeez.
pee on you.
Oh
Pull
my
some pants,
goodness.
Eric. Please put
Unnecessary.
on some fucking pants.
Who is
My
this? Who's
God.
this? Who's this heel I'm talking to?
Yeesh.
This is not the Randy Cabbage that I know.
My God.
My goodness. This is somebody else. This is evil. This is pure evil. My goodness. But that's what it means when I say hate. And if CM Punk's on the side of the road, I help him because it's like I just don't like any of your
He will for
I
sure be wearing pants, though. I've never seen the War Raiders wear
exactly.
pants. I've
That's
never seen the
true.
War Raiders wear pants. Not one time.
Technically, the bigger one, those can be considered pants for most people.
Ugh, sheesh.
Just saying. But they put on a great match. I can say that. CM Punk,
They
AJ
can
Styles.
they can absolutely wrestle.
Oh
But
well,
yeah,
War
as far as
Raiders.
CM
Yeah,
Punk and AJ
yeah,
Styles, yeah, I mean, of course.
yeah.
I mean, I
That
expect nothing less. And
yeah.
and in the way it ended with fucking El Grande using that fucking hit plate again. And
Yes.
that's nothing. The way he wins is it's in such an
Yes.
asshole way. It's all so good, bro. AJ Styles is a fan favorite, and you're gonna fucking headbutt him in midair, you fucking asshole.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's all so good. It's
He's
all
by
so good.
far my favorite character. And it's weird because when Chad Gable wrestles, I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. But El Grande Americano, listen, everyone shut up. He's wrestling. That's me. He won the match like I thought he would. He's in a qualifying match for the Money in the Bank. Oh, I'm pumped for it. Yeah, that was the highlight of the night for me. I was very excited that happened. Also excited that CM Punk didn't win, which just was just obvious to me. The way they hyped it up at the beginning of the night, I was like, "There's no way he's winning." Sami Zayn was just never mind.
Too
I'm
over the
not
top
good.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a polite way to put it. But yeah, so more Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker stuff with Jey Uso. I think happened, or was that earlier?
I
No,
think that's earlier,
or
right?
was that the end of the night? Did something
That
happen?
did end the night. That did conclude the night.
Yeah,
That ended the night. That's how Raw ended.
that's
Which,
right.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because the earlier match, Seth was yelling at Braun Breaker, like, don't worry, we know exactly where he's gonna be tonight. And then they had a match. I don't remember because I'm tired. The fact that I seen a combination of CM Punk, Seth Rollins, or Sami Zayn three different times
Yeah,
in one,
yeah.
it's just I'm done with it. And then the whole
I
thing
agree.
is to beat up Jey Uso. I'm tired of it, and that's what happened. But that ended Raw. That was the it for Raw, Monday Night Raw. I enjoyed it. Because we got to see Stephanie, uh, El Grande Americano, and I enjoyed the War Raiders and the tag team matches. Overall, I enjoyed it. But yeah, that was Raw. Um, Anything else you want to say about Raw?
No, no. Like I say, as of right now, it's like I said last week, right? It's like TV show, right?
Yeah,
Not every episode is going to be good. You're not going to be into every storyline. Right now, I'm not into these storylines outside of Stephanie Fakir and the Judgment Day. I could care less about Raw. Like that's
right.
kind of where I'm at. So, other than that, yeah. I mean, that's kind of it for me. I enjoyed the Stephanie Fakir of it all made it worth it for me.
Right.
So, it's fine. I'll tune back in. I'll still watch. I'm absolutely gonna watch. It's just a matter of like being locked in. Yeah.
Um, but all right. So NXT. Not gonna lie to you, I did not watch much, if any, of NXT. Um, I think I went to watch the highlights, and I was like, you know what?
I don't
I'm
even
good.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Someone showed up, someone you were excited for. A lot of people were excited for. I don't remember her name. Starts with an A.
It starts with an
It's
M, my friend.
I didn't finish. I said it starts with an A if you add on more letters down the alphabet. You didn't let me finish.
That's what you were gonna say. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
that's very rude, and I don't appreciate that.
I'm
But
very sorry.
you know what? You can just go ahead and talk about NXT. I was gonna say more about it, but you can go ahead and have it. Go
So
with it.
NXT, this was a bit of a transitionary kind of an episode.
All right, yeah. A lot of
You
people
kind
left.
of had the biggest news of the day is the arrival of one Mariah May. The
Yes.
Glamour, Mariah May from AEW. Listen, Mariah May, another one. She's a superstar. Period. She is a superstar. She has made her bones all across the world in Japan. She's also obviously just now leaving AEW, where she did this year-long program with Tony Storm. It was like a year and a half. Her and
Oh,
Tony
okay.
Storm put together the best thing I've seen in and I'm sorry. Her and Tony Storm put together the best thing I've seen in wrestling in a long time. I mean, I listen, I had a break obviously from when I was watching, so I'm sure there have been great feuds and like programs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Her and Tony Storm, what they did together in AEW, that story where a young Mariah May comes in and Tony Storm's timeless Tony Storm by this point,
Oh,
she's
okay.
this Hollywood starlet character, right? This worldwide star, the phenom that is timeless Tony Storm, and a young, bushy-eyed Mariah May is coming in, and she's in awe of Tony Storm. She just wants to be around her all the time. She's a
Yeah.
stan. Mariah May
Ah, okay.
slowly evolves into a stan to the point of where it's an obsession with timeless Tony Storm. At one point in the middle of the feud, she beats Tony Storm and takes the title from Tony Storm in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. And that event was so triggering for Tony Storm that it calls amnesia. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember
Tony
you
Storm
saying that.
comes back. Yeah, Tony comes back, and she's now this fresh faced, baby faced Australian girl from,
Right.
I'm the new girl, mate. Right? I'm that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then from there, of course, she kind of snaps out of it, and they have one final match, and they call it the Hollywood ending. And I believe that's the last time she's been on AEW TV. It was
Oh, okay.
a very bloody affair between her and Tony,
Oh,
that ended that feud. And
gotcha.
that match is awesome. That feud is awesome, dude. There's a 2 hour playlist of Mariah May versus Tony Storm. If people want to catch up to the history of that, so you can see just how talented Mariah May is.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Nice.
She's gonna be in NXT not that long. It's gonna be a Stephanie Bakir situation.
Really?
When she gets to the main roster, I think she's gonna go to SmackDown because it makes too much sense. Her versus Tiffany Stratton just makes too much goddamn sense. Her versus Tiffany Stratton, and listen, they're both blonde white women, of course, but the personas with Tiffany Stratton being a Barbie and
Yeah.
Mariah May being calling herself like the glamour, it's like the battle of the blondes.
Yeah.
It makes too much damn sense.
You
It
don't
makes too
think
much sense.
Jordan Grace is going to get enough rise?
Oh no, Jordan Grace will absolutely is gonna be a factor, but she's not gonna go right to the main event scene. I don't think. I think
Gotcha.
Jordan Grace is gonna start as a mid Carter.
Oh,
She's gonna
okay.
start out with like the Intercontinental Champion belt, U.S. Championship belt, something like that.
Right.
Mariah May is going right for the title when she arrives in the main roster. She's
Gotcha.
that polished. She's that good. She's very good in ring. Her persona's very polished. Like the folks that they are bringing in, man, like they're finished products. They just
Yeah.
kind of have to learn how to do things like in a WWE way. But in regards to like their character work and everything, it's all there. Mariah
Right.
made the superstar. Um, that arrival happened during the JC Jane promo. JC Jane and of course Fatal Influence,
That's
they come
right.
out because JC Jane has to talk her talk, right? Like, hey,
Yeah.
you fucking people didn't believe in me. Fuck all of you guys, right?
Yeah.
And of course the rest of the women's NXT roster, they come out. They start to talk shit. They get really disrespectful. Some of these
Yeah.
promos make me uncomfortable because sometimes like a character, they'll say something that like people have said on the internet.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember who said. I think maybe it was Kalani Jordan. Kalani tells JC Jane she's the most beatable champion ever, and it's like, damn, well, what am
Right.
I? Am I chopped liver here? Like,
Right.
but
Well, that's
but
that's the kind
that
of
is the
stuff
way people
Gunther
view it.
says about Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Like,
But listen, that's true for Jey Uso. I'm sorry.
yeah, right. And I mean, if this is her first time, being it's clearly it's hey, like
Yeah.
like you've been saying, it was clearly a hey, you've been here a long time. She's leaving. Here you go, type thing.
Here you go. It was. I mean, I
You know.
get it, but
Right.
JC deserves her time in the spotlight.
Yeah.
All the other NXT women are clearly coming for that belt.
Right.
Um, and it's gonna make for a fun feud because it's like who comes out on top. I mean, because
Right.
they could be, I mean, they all came out.
Right.
Like,
Was Nikita there?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Which is why, like I say, that what happened last week was a
Yeah,
one-off.
that was weird.
Nikita's
Huh.
not a part of the NXT roster. Thank
Right.
God.
I didn't
Thank
think
God.
so. It was
Yeah.
just like she was just, maybe she got lost or
Yeah.
something.
She maybe she got lost. I don't know. But all the women come out. Kalani Jordan come out. Jada Parker comes out.
Yeah.
Uh, Thea Hale comes out. They all come out and they're all pretty much tell JC like we're coming for the title.
Yeah.
Period. And I think the woman JC needs to watch out for is right next to her. Like her
Oh.
teammate. Her teammate, hey,
Oh.
listen, she's right there, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
one. Listen, your friends are the ones you gotta watch out for, okay? Like
Good old Judas.
be careful. Judas, man. Judas.
Goodness.
So I thought that was to me that was the most interesting part of the night.
Yeah.
Trick Williams also had his match versus I think his name is Mike Santana. And that was an interesting. That was kind of Mike Santana standing up for TNA's championship belt. Um,
Okay.
and I thought that was a pretty good match. A couple of goons from TNA interfered in that match, so
Yeah.
Trick Williams obviously retained the title.
Yeah.
Trick's kind of turned heel now. You know, the fans, you guys turned your backs on me, so
Oh.
I turned my back on you. I have the TNA belt. This is the same belt that people like Kurt Angle held. This is the same
Oh,
belt that
okay.
people like Sting held. And look, he's right. The TNA Men's Championship belt, low key. If you go look at the list, there's kind of a good list. I
Yeah.
believe AJ Styles was the TNA champion for a point in time. So, you know, Trick is like, hey, I'm a TNA champion and this is a prestigious belt. And
Right.
You NXT folks turned your back on me. So, you know, I'm through with you guys too.
Right. So what is TNA again? I always get confused with TNA.
Well, TNA is just his own brand. It's just his own wrestling company. It's
Okay.
TNA is TNA.
Okay.
That's what he took. You know, Trick Williams took that belt off of your boy, he who shall not be named. Which I'm sorry,
Ah.
buddy. It's a podcast. Joe Hendry.
Oh,
He
what
took the
time?
belt off of Joe Hendry
Why'd
and
you do that? I set that
a
up.
couple of weeks ago. So
I was like,
yeah.
I just knew it. In my head, I was like, should I ask
Say
about
his
TNA?
name and he'll appear.
Oh, the way
I
you sing it,
believe in Joe Hendry.
the way you sing it,
I believe
it
in Joe
it
Hendry.
sounds like the way CM Punk's pants looked last night in Raw. So that's all I'm going to say.
I love it, man. I love it. Listen. But anyway, that's the NXT wrap up. Not
Right,
much happened. Listen, I mean, you had like there were obviously matches, but there was nothing truly impactful. They were kind of setting up for Worlds Collide. You know,
right,
Ethan
yeah,
Page and the young OG. They kind of had a bit of a tiff. They had a three-way, a full man match.
yeah,
Uh, it was Ethan Page and like three goobers from the Evolve brand who don't. I'm not gonna know people from Evolve.
right,
Sorry, I don't care.
right.
And it was like Young OG, it was Dragon Lee, it was
Dragon
and
Lee.
like two other, you know, luchadors
Yeah,
that kind of went at it. So
yeah,
it's kind of you know, sometimes it's like a filler episode, right? In
right,
anime. And then NXT
yeah.
was kind of a filler episode. But you did get Mariah May. You did get Mariah May showing up, and that was the biggest deal of the night to me.
Which is the name I was going to say, but you cut
Oh
me
yeah,
off. Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Speaking of luchadors, like AEW has a lot of them, or
AEW has a lot of luchadors,
who I
it
think are
seems.
luchadors. Like some of them speak Japanese.
Yeah, some of them are Asian, and I like,
Yeah,
okay, you're
I
not a
don't know
luchador,
what they're
so
called. I need to look it up because I'm interested. What an Asian masked wrestler or Japanese, Chinese. I don't know which, where they fall, but just what they would be called. Like a masked Asian wrestler. I'm actually intrigued. Because like I don't know, I just find that interesting. But AEW,
Fight
uh,
Fest,
was that?
Fight Fest, that's what they call it.
Yes, it was Fight Fest because it was a combination of Demolition and what else?
It was
Collision.
Dynamite.
What I say,
It's got
Demolition?
This guy
I
just named stuff.
I just listen, my brain, it's all over the
Dynamite,
place.
Dynamite, and Collision.
AEW Dynamite and Collision happened on the same night, which was Wednesday, because I believe they don't. You say they don't want to compete with NBA Finals, right?
That's what I believe. Yeah.
Or also they got Worlds Collide on Saturday, right?
And they got Worlds Collide. They got a lot
Yeah.
going on. So
So,
yeah.
it would just make sense. I mean, it was 4 hours. You can watch it on a Max. I don't know why I'm promoting Max. But so listen, I couldn't watch it all, but I did watch some. I did watch some. I dedicated my time to watch some. I saw Mark Briscoe, who I just find fascinating. I don't know why. He just seems to be an amalgamation of everything, except for his teeth. He went up against the AEW. What is he? What kind of champ is he? That guy.
I think they refer to that as the AEW Men's Heavyweight Champion.
Okay, who seems to be like the ultimate heel because like nobody likes him. Nobody likes his team. Nobody
He's
likes
holding
him.
the company
He's
hostage.
holding the
Absolutely.
company hostage,
John Moxley.
and I think that's pretty good if everyone hates this guy. Everyone wants him because so it started off with I'm getting his name wrong. Was it Osprey? Something like that?
Will Ospreay. Yes, sir.
Well, Osprey trying to get Hangman Page and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. No, it's not Flip Williams. That's not a
Oh,
person.
oh boy.
It's
Oh, Jesus.
he's got a guy who dances with him. Hold on,
Oh.
I'm gonna get it. It's not Trick Williams. It's Swerve,
Oh
Swerve
God.
Strickland.
Thank
Right?
God.
That's
Damn
it,
it.
right?
Thank God. Yes, that's it.
Yeah. See, I'm
You
there.
will never forget his name now.
I wa- I was getting there. Swerve
Oh,
Strickland. Yeah, he trying to
thank
get
God.
them together to team up against the ultimate evil. I think that's always a good thing because there's always going to be chaos within there. There's going to be
Yes.
distrust, but it's like, listen, I hate you. This is not me saying that because I feel about the word hate. I hate you, but look at that thing. That thing sucks. We need to team up to take that
Yeah,
down.
but Swerve, hey, listen,
Yeah.
Swerve and Hangman hate each other way more than anybody could ever hate. That any
Right.
of them could hate John Moxley.
Yeah.
Swerve and Hangman fucking hate each other. Okay, Hangman, more specifically, Hangman hates Swerve Strickland with a fucking passion.
Right. Yeah, I definitely,
Listen,
yeah,
that's another one of those programs you gotta go back and watch. It's
yeah,
on YouTube. You can go back and watch Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Page. Hangman turned heel during that feud, and he changed his theme and everything. That theme that we all love now was not the original Hangman Page theme. That this new theme was not new now, but his black hat theme is dope.
mm,
Hangman's dope. I'll just say
right,
that, right?
yeah,
I'll spend some time waxing poetic about Hangman.
yeah,
Hangman Page is dope. If you are a wrestling fan and you think back to like old school main event champions, what they used to look like,
yeah,
Hangman Page is cut from that same cloth.
right,
He's a big old guy. He's strong as hell. He's kind of burly, right? He's got a mustache. He looks a little surly. And he also has surprising amounts of athleticism. And I'll just say it from a white guy. Okay? Not like Will Ospreay. Like Will Ospreay looks athletic,
yeah,
so like you can see it. Like he's kind of lean, he's kind of wide shoulders, kind of wiry. Heyman looks like a brawler, but he can brawl, and that's what
yeah,
makes him so good.
yeah,
But he's also really athletic, and it's so
right,
fun to watch because he'll do some shit off the top rope, and it's like, wait a minute, we get that too. It's awesome. Heyman Heyman Page has catapulted himself for me personally, it's like one of my top two or three favorite wrestlers to watch. Men, he's
all
dope.
right.
He's absolutely dope.
Who
And the
else is
more I
up
watch,
there?
and the more I watch AEW, for me, in ring,
Yeah,
you got okay, so you got Hangman, you've got Javon Evans, uh,
ah,
maybe who's another guy that would kind of be up there? Oh, my guy from Bianca Belair's husband. Damn, how dope is she? I say Bianca Belair's husband.
uh,
um, he's in the tag team.
no, I'm not.
No, he's in the. Oh, come on.
I kid, I kid. It's a joke. I slid in there.
Montez Ford is his name. Montez
Oh,
Ford.
okay. I didn't
So
know
I would
that.
probably go Montez. I would probably go Montez Hangman, and but Javon Evans are probably my three favorite male wrestlers to watch perform.
Okay.
Like Hangman's he's dope. His
Right.
presentation's awesome. He has that surly attitude, right? He's kind of, I'm a cowboy.
Yeah.
Like the fans, when he comes out, they say cowboy shit.
Yeah.
Cowboy shit, cowboy shit. It's kind of fun.
Nice.
So yeah, and him versus Swerve Strickland, that feud was so well done. By the end, by the time I got caught up to it, I was like, that's how you do a beef right there. Those
Right.
two motherfuckers can never like each other after what they did.
Right.
I love the fact that no, fuck him. I don't like John Moxley, but fuck him, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
like that guy. And Swerve Strickland kind of turned babyface during that feud because he kind of owned up to some of the foul shit he did.
Yeah.
And fucking hey, and listen, Hangman's like, nah, fuck that. Fuck you, man.
Right.
Fuck you. You broke into my house, you son of a bitch. I'll fucking kill you, bro.
Damn.
So, and I think I talked about this with you, man. And Swerve is up there too, as far as like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay gave a quote about 2 weeks ago about AEW male talent wrestlers being better than WWE talent. The more I watch AEW, on the high end, he's 1,000% correct. Like on when we talk about like on the superstar scale, he's
Right.
1,000% correct. WWE is much deeper, of course.
Right.
WWE is much deeper, but at the high end of superstar, like their main event scene, man,
Yeah.
Will Ospreay is 1,000% correct. He's not even wrong.
Yeah, because WWE keeps rolling out these old dudes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and then like Jey Uso's a champion, and like skill level, he's not up there. He's just
yeah.
not. Like so, yeah, I 100% agree.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
Will Ospreay, if Will Ospreay can get Swerve and Heyman to like behave for like a week to take out John Moxley, it would be dope. John Moxley and the Death Riders, I forgot which pay-per-view it was, but it was two pay-per-views ago. When I mean the AEW internet community blew up because it was Swerve Strickland versus Moxley, and I guess everybody assumed that Swerve would win because everybody is sick of the John Moxley story, the Death Riders. Like
yeah,
everybody's like, listen, enough. Like he's holding the title hostage at this point.
yeah,
And John Moxley won again. And buddy, Twitter went crazy. Twitter
right,
went absolutely fucking insane. They were so mad.
yeah,
They were so mad. Like, yo, what the fuck? You had one dude was like, you had one fucking job doing this fucking pay-per-view. You're supposed to take the fucking title off of John Moxley and put it on Swerve Strickland. You had one job. I don't remember who
nice,
that guy was of the podcast. I'm so
right,
sorry. I don't know your name, but I saw the clip. He was so pissed, bro. And like apparently like everybody agrees.
right.
Like,
I
dude,
think I think that's
enough.
great. I think that's
Like
a great
enough.
evil heel. Um,
Yeah.
I so like throughout that 4 hour event, he just kept popping up. Like even
Yeah.
the Briscoe
Yeah.
match.
He just kept popping up.
Yeah, him and his lackeys. Look,
Him and Marina Shafir. Marina Shafir. I keep calling him I know him from WWE Cesaro. I still call him Cesaro from WWE. I don't they say his real name in AEW and it just don't
yeah,
it won't land. So
right.
I just keep calling him Cesaro. And then the other guy, I don't know who the other guy is.
Yeah, yeah. Neither do I. I'm like, is he a wrestler? I don't know. He's like
Yeah,
a
yeah, it's like, is he? I asked the same question. Is he even a wrestler? Like,
yeah.
why is he here?
Who's this depressed teenager out here? Like, what's
Yeah,
going on? Um,
Claudio, that's his name. That's Claudio. That's the guy. That's the guy I know as Cesaro. Claudio. Yeah. So it's John Moxley, Claudio, Marina Shafir, and the other unnamed guy.
right, Mr. Unnamed, just like this podcast. Um, yeah. So like, I was watching the Briscoe fight. You know, it's whatever, and then blood started happening. I was like, all right, I'm good. And
Yeah,
then
that's Moxley's thing, man. His
yeah,
matches always involve a lot of blood.
Yeah.
And like I say, you're over at this point, you're overly relying on it, brother. I'm not in all that blood. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not in all that blood.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. But I think it's an ultimate villain type thing. Like, oh, you can hate me all you want. I'm still here. I still got the belt. Who's going to take him down? So that's how I felt with like Floyd Mayweather Jr. or some who's like I think like towards and not just me like towards the end of his career when he was a more defensive boxer, and it's like not the most exciting fights. People are like, all right, who's going to beat this guy? Who's going to make Floyd Mayweather Jr. 40 whatever and oh, and it just like never happened. It's like,
Never
all right,
had.
is it going to be
Yeah.
Pacquiao? Is it going to be this person? And I think that's where it's at with I'm never going to remember his name because to be honest, when I look at him, he just looks like a guy I can see at like Lowe's shopping for some tools or something. Like he just looks like a normal dude in a shirt. Um, but I think that's where it's at now, and. Yeah, I mean, it could get tiring at some point, but it seems like it was a good decision. Because I say that, but I'm not that invested in
You hadn't
AEW.
been here. Yeah, you hadn't
Right,
been
so
here the
I
whole
don't
time. So
know.
yeah, yeah.
But if people,
It seems kind of interesting to me too. But
yeah,
I've watched enough wrestling to understand that feeling.
yeah,
To be like, all right, man, like enough. Can we please just move on? You just want
yeah,
storylines to move, and
yeah,
when they don't move, it gets frustrating for fans. I get it 1,000%.
right, yeah, yeah, I get that. I'll have to take your advice because I've only seen 2 episodes. Well, I guess technically three of AEW, and I saw the clip with the dude with the baseball bat and his back with the nails, and apparently you said he was part of that. So
Yeah, that was Moxley got hit with the fucking bat.
yeah. So
Oh,
I mean, so if he can take it, but yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. Yeah, once the blood started happening, I'm fine with blood, but I'm like, all right, I get it. I fast forwarded through. And listen,
that's Moxley's whole thing, man. He likes gritty wrestling. He wants to kind
yeah,
of bring an edge back. It's the
yeah,
ECW stuff.
right. And
The
there's definitely an
ECW
audience
fandom.
for it. Um,
And those people are weird, all right, and sick. Something's wrong with you, all right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, listen, we're all a little weird, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Um, so AEW has a huge roster.
Big old
Mate,
roster.
at least it seems like it to me, because
Well, you know what though? I apparently they're not all signed to AEW, and that's kind of how they get away with it.
oh, okay,
Like a lot of Asians are New Japan. They have a partnership with New Japan,
yeah,
so they're with New Japan. They're not AEW
yeah,
signed.
okay, that makes sense because a lot of them don't speak English. Nothing wrong with that, but it's like, so when. So also, a side note, when Will Ospreay was out there, like these two weird dudes came out. Like so many of the AEW people just like normal dudes because they come out
That's
in like
see,
Walmart
and
clothes.
that's my biggest problem with
And nothing
AEW.
with Walmart clothes because this is a Walmart jacket and it's doing its job. It's just like, are you a wrestler? I don't know. And it's just people come out and like I don't know what's going on here. And And then I end up seeing one of them wrestle later. But the roster is, or the people that every night, every time I watch, it's so many people, and it's usually like a 4-on-4, a 3-on-3. I seen a like 6-on-6, I think once. I'm like, there's so much going on. I only know so many people. Like, I get overwhelmed. And like
Yeah,
in there, there's some good stuff. Like the dude who came dressed out like the COVID-19
the
virus.
COVID virus.
Yeah, who wrestled against Will Ospreay. I thought it was a great match. I was like, he's a little dude, little black dude, came out, tatted up, talking crap to wherever they were at in Denver, Colorado. I'm like, who's this guy? And then he started jumping around like the whole thing with that they're both quick in the speed, they're blocking each other. I'm like, this is actually pretty good. So like it ended up being a good match, at least to me. Um, but then like after that, there's just so much going on. I got overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. At some point, there's like almost pretty much Power Rangers out there
Yeah.
fighting Vikings, fighting luchadors. I'm like, this dude speaking
That, in
Japanese.
in my opinion, that's the biggest flaw with AEW. They gotta clean some of it up.
Right.
Um, and also the guys you have. So like the part, so he interrupted Will Ospreay, right?
He was
And I
talking
think
for a long
last week,
time.
and last week they interrupted the Hurt Syndicate. And the
Oh
problem with
my.
that is you guys don't look like you matter.
Yeah, they
So
don't.
when you come in, you
They
actually just
don't.
kill the vibe.
Yeah.
Like Will Ospreay's a superstar, it's obvious, and you guys are just two guys.
Yeah.
And it's just it doesn't look they don't feel like they matter, and it happens too much. Last week, same thing with the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate looks like $1 million out there. They're big, they're imposing, they're clearly superstars that matter.
Right.
And you
Yeah.
two goofs
That
come out
is
talking crazy. And it's like, will you guys
it's
get out of here?
like who let them in? Like who
Yeah,
gave
like
y'all a mic?
who let you in? Are you someone's child? Like,
Right.
how'd you get this job? Like,
Right.
how did you? I don't understand it. So like, and that, to me, that happens too often in AEW.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like some old men. Like, look, listen, Dustin Rhodes, aka Cody Rhodes' older brother.
Yeah.
Come on, man, Dustin Rhodes, you're interfering with the Hurt business,
He's
and you're
still out
challenging him
there?
to. Yeah, he's still out there. He was there last week, man. He challenged the Hurt Syndicate to a match, and of course they lost. Come on, man. You're
Hurt
53
Syndicate
years
lost?
old. No, Dustin
Oh,
Rhodes and whoever that guy was. It's too many
gotcha.
random guys. It's like, come
Yeah.
on.
There's a lot. There is
That
a
so
lot.
that's the so when the WWE people don't want to watch AW, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, I think we both have it on Max. So when
Yeah.
it does that, I just skip.
Yeah.
Like
I,
I
I
just
I
start hitting
skipped a
the fast
lot.
forward button, bro. Because I'm like,
Uh
listen, I don't know who that is. It's 6 versus 6. Who are these people?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like why should I care about anybody out here?
Yeah, it was a lot, and there was some good stuff. So like I think their format is we'll sprinkle in, I don't want to say randos, but to me they're randos
They're
in
randos.
between
Yeah,
the
randos.
people we know. Like
Yep.
like there was a Kenny Omega versus the somebody match, and
Okada.
then
Oh, that wasn't Okada. That was a four-way match. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah.
and then Okada came out.
Come on. Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, all right. And then like between that and the Will Ospreay stuff, like it was just when I talk about random, like
Random,
literally,
bro. Random,
what's
bro.
it's I want to call them the Hurt Locker, but that's not it. It's the people that it's
The,
Bobby Lashley and them.
the Hurt Syndicate. Yeah.
I was so close. Um, like they came out talking because people want to challenge them or whatever. And then like
These two goofs come out.
three, one dude
It
and
was
like
a
yeah.
luchador and like two. Yeah.
A
Ah.
luchador, a dude, a Japanese
An
dude, and a
Asian
black dude.
and Kevin Knight. Yeah. See, I know Kevin Knight. So Kevin Knight's another good performer. So I
Oh
know Kevin
man.
Knight. Kevin
Yeah.
Knight's dope. Kevin Knight is awesome. Kevin
Yeah.
Knight and Will Ospreay are like clones, like as far as how they wrestle.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Knight is awesome. But yeah, that Lucha and that Asian guy, I didn't know who that was. I was
It
like,
was funny because the luchador was speaking in Spanish, but you know,
it
we
looked like
know
the start of a joke. A black guy, an Asian, and a Lucha walk in a bar. And they start a fight with two black dudes and a Jew. It's like, what are
it,
we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what is this?
the dude called him Bruce Leroy White what's the dude Bruce Leroy White Show Enough and something else. I was like, wow. And then the dude wasn't even white. He was Japanese. I was
He's
like, oh
Japanese,
man. But
man.
like
Yeah.
the luchador was speaking Spanish and like no one like, you know, unless you know Spanish, didn't really know what he's saying, but you know certain curse words in
It
Spanish.
looked like
And
a
then
scene in a movie.
it was weird.
At least this one was funny.
Yeah.
This was funny because
Yeah,
when
it
they
was.
came
I'll
out,
say
the
that.
first thing you go is go, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm like,
A
what
black
is this?
guy, an Asian, and a lucha walking a bar.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're gonna fight. Like, wait.
It was funny because at least the crowd was responding to when the luchador was saying like bad words in Spanish. But
Yeah,
then like the Japanese dude tried to do the same thing and they were like, we don't know what you're saying at all.
that was a comedy routine.
And
And
then
listen,
Kevin
if you're gonna do it, that's how it needs to be done.
yeah, it was pretty good. And
It was fucking funny.
then the Hurt Syndicate was like, yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
y'all don't deserve a chance with us. And then like some random people came out after that, like
Yeah,
even
three
more
more
dressed
randoms
up,
came out.
even more dressed up, like the gigantic shoulder
Yes,
pads. And
it's
I was
so
like,
funny. It's
what is
so funny
this?
that you digested that just like I did.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, who are these other three guys? What is
they
it?
like bumped into each other on the way in and the way
Oh
out. I'm like, what
man.
is this? And then like the match happened, and the match was just like sloppy.
It was a really
Um,
big Mexican with really big shoulder pads on and a mask.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to call this. I had to skip it. I, I'm pressed for time. I gotta go.
This is
I
weird.
gotta keep
Yeah.
going. And then yeah, I, s- I won't lie. I skipped a lot of matches.
Very funny. Very
Yeah.
funny. So that listen, that that was
Oh,
fucking hilarious. But I
yeah.
mean, listen, come on. The best, let's not bear the lead here.
Tony?
I'm trying to bounce between, am I gonna save it for last? Because I'm trying to think, are we gonna do Dynamite and Collision separately, or are we just gonna kind of go in the order of
Uh,
importance? Because it's kind of
all,
random.
all together because kind of
Can we?
wrap it
Okay,
up.
so
Yeah.
we'll save the Tony stuff for last.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, the- the- I- so another one that's kind of random, not really, because I've been watching more now.
Hmm.
Megan Bain's interesting.
Megan
That
Bayne.
really tall woman that dresses like she's a fucking Amazonian.
Yes. Yes. What
Megan
was
Bain
that?
is interesting.
They had like they captured somebody?
They Anna Jay, they had Anna Jay hostage, and she was gonna fucking throw her off the platform.
Yeah. I was like, what? It's like you should have listened. And then they panned down. I was like, whoa. Like, what is this? And like
Hey,
some
Megan, she's an interesting character, and she's growing on me because she never talks,
yeah.
but she's so much bigger than every other woman on their roster
Yeah.
that it looks funny every time
Yeah.
she's standing next to fucking like she's standing. So her sidekick, her name is Penelope Ford. And like Penelope Ford's like this normal sized woman. She's like 5'1". And
Yeah.
then you got Megan Bain, who's apparently 6 feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's tall as fuck though. And like she's towering over both of those women. And then some
Yeah.
other woman comes out who I've never seen
Or like
before.
a pipe or something.
There are so many random people that come to it's sometimes it's delightful,
Yeah.
sometimes it's what the fuck. So and
Man,
it just kind of depends on who's out there.
I was so confused because I'm like, she's gonna throw her somewhere. I'm like, there's nothing down here for her to land on. I'm like, where's
Yeah.
she gonna throw her? And then like, yeah, some chick comes out with like a lead pipe and like hits one chick, and then like security comes. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah,
But yeah,
it was so
but
random.
yeah, but it was short enough for me to enjoy. Like it didn't drag
Yeah.
on. I was like, okay. It's like you should have listened. And I'm like, oh shit, what is this? What did I miss? You got hostages now? I like, geez, how long was she down there? I was
Loved
like,
it. I loved it because there was no context. There was no
none.
context. It was just
You should have listened.
we got
Jeez, you slitting throats over
well, you
here?
know, so last week they had a match, Anna Jay, Penelope Ford, Anna Jay, Anna Jay and Harley Cameron versus Penelope Ford and Megan Banks. So they had a match. But they didn't show Anna Jay getting captured the next night. Like they didn't show any of it. So you just
Like,
they just show
whoa.
up and Anna Jay's been captured.
She got her hands tied behind her back. I
That
like,
was funny.
whoa. Yeah,
That
it
was
was great.
funny. That
It
shit
was
was
great.
fucking hilarious, bro. I'm
I
like
was
you. I'm like, where you going? I'm like, where you gonna throw her? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I was
no.
looking. I'm like, there's no place for her to land. Like, you're
Oh,
not just gonna throw her like 6 feet off the damn platform. Like,
oh my god, bro. It was so random.
yeah. And
That
then
shit was funny.
yeah, it was great. That's how you do it. And apparently the lady who came out with the pipe, it was a big return of somebody. I don't know who
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I think I watched
The
like 100
announcer did a
different
good
people.
job of selling it.
Yeah,
My main man Tony Schiavone does a good job of selling when people return.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god, it's her. It's like, oh, who is
yeah.
that?
I was like, oh, okay, who is that? Who is that? And listen, when she
uh,
hit the smaller one with that pipe, that smaller one jumped up like 5 feet in the air. I'm like, damn.
oh
The
shit,
whole
man.
thing was great. I'm like, all right, it's pretty good. Like, all right,
They've done very well with Megan Bain. They've done
yeah.
very well with her.
Megan Bain. I think I
She
remember her
doesn't
name.
talk. She
Yeah,
doesn't talk. Penelope
yeah,
Ford does all the talking. All right. And you
yeah,
know, and and fucking
Should have
listen, Megan
listened.
does the violence, Penelope does the talking. All right.
Yeah, you should have listened.
Shit's fucking hilarious. And by the
Uh,
way, the name of the podcast is Wrestling. So in that spirit, just go to YouTube and watch Penelope Ford go into that ring.
ah,
Because woo buddy. Anyway.
listen, listen. When Mega
Because
Bang turns around to fight, you know what? You almost made me do a thing.
because of woo buddy.
Speaking of wrestling, you talk about Tony Storm and her. Did you want to transition that, or was there
Absolutely.
were there
Absolutely. This
anything
is a good
else?
time.
I think that
No,
was
we're good, man. That's a good
okay.
transition over to what really matters here. And that's timeless Tony Storm.
Listen, before you go into Tony Storm, I watched the match. I wasn't that impressed. It
Uh, Listen, I told you they're wrestlers and they're program builders. Guess
okay,
where Tony's at? She's a program builder.
okay,
She's
okay,
Listen, she's a program builder.
okay,
She's a give her
okay.
give her that's why her versus Mercedes Monet is perfect. Mercedes Monet is a wrestler. Mercedes
Yeah,
Monet is a terrific wrestler.
okay,
Tony Storm, pretty average in the ring. It's not a whole lot to it. It's
okay.
fun. It's
I'm glad
delightful
you
to
said
me.
that.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because I was like, it was very. It was like watching, and I'm not trying to slight Tony in any kind of way. It was almost like watching not old Hulk Hogan, but getting old Hulk Hogan, where she does some moves and then she's down and then she's outside the ring. It's like this tag man, and then she's got this burst of energy, and then she does some nice to see basic moves, and then
Yep.
she gets the pin.
So I
Um,
will say this version of her, this also she's playing into her character. She's a better in-ring wrestler than this. Right? When
oh,
she was
that's
in
right.
WWE,
She's
when she was in the WWE, she's a total package, right?
yeah.
But like her character is a 1920s, like 1930s, like old-timey wrestler.
Okay.
So yeah, like you're not gonna get
Okay.
stuff. You're gonna
Okay,
get
gotcha.
old-timey stuff, right? Like
Gotcha.
that is a part of the character, but on top of that, like I say, she's a program builder. She's a
Okay.
promo artist. She's a give me an opponent and give us 6 months to build up to a big match. She
Right.
is I put her in the same category
Becky?
as I put Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Just so good. Yeah, and that's why
Oh,
her versus Mercedes Moné is so perfect.
listen.
That's why it's perfect because it's a clash of
Right.
styles.
Another thing that listen, you mentioned it before to me, and I didn't really grasp it until I saw it in the match. The whole trying to kiss each other in the middle of the match.
Yeah, her
I
and Mina.
like, I like, what the fuck is this? Listen, man.
Her and Mina Shikawa, her and Mina Shirakawa, they are lovers. Okay,
Listen,
nothing serious. It's
it
just casual.
doesn't. It seems like they never kissed before. The way they were trying to kiss.
It always looks like that. It's very funny.
I was like, I was just confused. And then like Mercedes Monet's on the side eating steak and wine, which I found hilarious. She's not paying attention. She's taking selfies and eating steak and wine.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this is pretty good. But then like the weird stuff started, and you warned me very well. You like the kissing and all the stuff. I'm like, all right. I thought it was
No, in the middle of
I
the ring,
I thought it
in
was
mid match.
I thought it was more
Yeah.
sensual than that.
No, no, it's very
I
good.
was like,
That's why they can do it because it's nothing serious.
it's
It's
not.
cheesy.
It's
It's
very
cheesy. It's
cheesy.
goofy. It's you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, why y'all trying to kiss? Oh, cause she saved her at that moment. I guess she got a little hot and bothered. She's like, oh yeah, she.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, okay. So I don't. Okay, so I don't want to say I wasn't impressed. I was just thrown off because,
It's I told you her character's weird. She's
yeah,
weird. That's what makes her so delightful
yeah,
because it's so weird.
yeah. And the
It's like
crowd absolutely loves her.
what are you
Yeah,
doing? Like why are you
yeah.
guys trying to kiss right now?
It was so. I was like, that's what he meant. It was
Yeah.
100% on me because you gave me the information and I filtered it in the wrong way. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm about to see something, and
Her
then
versus Mina, they had a match the last pay-per-view, which was 2 weeks ago. And at the end of the match, they get in the ring and they kiss.
right,
And Mina, before they kiss, you can see Mina say, "But what about Mariah?" You talk about Mariah May,
yeah,
and they kiss very badly. Yeah, but that's the point.
got you. Okay,
It's very funny.
I was like,
Um,
whoa, okay, I this is my expectations were just incorrect. That's my fault. Um,
Let's
but
not forget about the opponents because those are two pretty good performers as well. Julia Hart and Scott Blue.
yes, yes. It was yeah, those two were actually yeah. Um yeah, so it kind of took me out the style that Tony was going
Yeah,
with
she
the other
fights like
three. I was like, that's
yeah.
another thing. I was like, so I'm glad you say that's just because she's just playing up the character. Because the other three were just going at it. But then also, I don't know if they do it on purpose or not. Tony wasn't really in the match that much. She was knocked out or
Yeah,
down or
or
something like
down or
that.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
and then Monet was just calling her pathetic as she was eating
yeah,
steak. You're
yeah.
pathetic. You're pathetic. So
That
it was good. It was
that's gonna be such a good and I damn it. I hope whatever happens at All In, that's not the last that we see of Mercedes versus Tony Storm. That's
right.
all I'll say. Because it really is a clash of styles because Mercedes Monet gets it in the ring. Like she's a terrific performer. I think her finisher is the worst finisher I've ever seen of a
Oh.
wrestler, but whatever.
Hmm.
But in the ring, she's very good. Like her
Yeah.
move sets, the way she moves, her abilities, she's very very good in the ring. Tony Storm, especially right now, playing this timeless character, it like say it's old timey lady, right?
Yeah. Gotcha.
um, but Tony Storm is absolutely there. Man, by the time they get to All In, um, by the time they get to July 12th, it's gonna be a powder keg ready to blow
Right.
because she just does it so well.
Yeah.
She did a little mini feud with Megan Bayne, which is good, which I want to see them revisit. I want to see them revisit her versus Megan Bayne eventually because that was kind of fun too.
Come and get me my
And
Mercedes.
come and get me, Mercedes.
I'm digging it.
I love
Um,
everything about it. And at the end of this, when she eats her steak,
oh, I
and
didn't see that
she
part.
oh, you didn't see, oh my God, bro. At
Ah,
the end of the match, bro, she went and took her steak and Mercedes ran away.
yeah.
Mercedes, and that's another thing. Mercedes is a great wrestler. She's also a coward when she's not wrestling. She runs away from everybody. That's
Yeah.
also very funny. She runs away. She's not gonna stay and fight. I'm getting out of
Right.
here. Tony ate her steak and like drank her wine. And and Tony in that typical over the top, she like
Yeah.
ate her steak and then like she had some lettuce hanging out of her mouth.
Of
It's
course.
so silly.
Yeah.
Like the Tony Storm character is so silly, but it's so good at the same time. I don't know what the fuck she went and watched. She clearly had this person, she had this person in her head
Yeah.
that she wanted to be.
Yeah.
And I don't you
Sorry.
gonna are you gonna explain it? If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna keep
No.
you know what? Not
Mm-mm.
yet, not
No, I'm
yet.
not saying nothing.
Like
It's a tick at this point. I can't help it.
she had this character in her head of who she wanted to be.
Yeah.
And my God, she hit out the park. I mean, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm
Because
at
like
to watch more of her.
she's a good looking woman, right? Like Tony Storm's a sexy woman.
Right.
And you take that sexiness and then you goof it up, which is what she's done, and you
Yeah.
turn it up. Because like if you go so you can go find the clip. At the end of the match, she goes to eat her steak. And it's not sexy, it's not sensual,
Yeah.
it's not she didn't eat the steak. She ate the steak ironically. Like
Yeah.
she was like chowing down on it.
Right.
And it's just it all works so good. That layer of silliness is why it works so well. If
Right.
she were taking this character too seriously, it would not work. It would not work if she was trying to do this shit like do this shit. But she
Right.
threw this layer of silliness that this character has. It just makes it so whatever she does works because it's all so silly.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
why'd you do that? Like why didn't you why did why didn't you just chew the salad? Why is it hanging out of your mouth?
Yeah. Right.
And of course, you've got Luther. Luther's there
Good old Luther.
carrying her around. It's so good. And with her and Mercedes, Mercedes knows how to play into that silliness really well because she did it with Harley Cameron as well.
Right.
This is gonna be so good. And I hope that this is not the last match. I hope that this leads to a long, long feud. I
Right.
want Tony Storm to win. I want Tony Storm to go over, keep the belt.
Yeah.
And I want fucking Mercedes to be pissed about it. And I
Yeah.
want her to just keep coming at it all year long. I want this shit to last a year because
Right.
this is awesome. Like these are the best of the best. And
Yeah.
like You just kind of rarely get it this way. So I want to see it. I
Yeah,
want to see it. It's so silly. It's
yeah.
so silly.
Hopefully, we get that. Because I want to see more. And of course, I could go back and watch old matches, but
Yeah,
man,
listen,
you
Tony
know,
Storm, don't go back and watch the matches. Just go and watch the promo stuff.
right?
Just go and watch like when she commentates.
Yeah,
Because that's another thing AEW does really well. The guest commentator stuff is done really well.
yeah,
They always do stuff like that. Ricochet was doing it during Collision when he was coming in talking shit to people.
right,
Um, you don't have to watch the matches. Like to get what Tony Storm is, you don't have to watch the matches. You don't because
right.
it's not about the matches.
Yeah,
It's about like
definitely.
the build up. Like it's the
Yeah. If you
her
didn't
versus. No,
I
you
go,
good.
I said, if you didn't explain what was going on, I was like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah, like you.
Yeah,
It's a comedy show, man, with
yeah,
wrestling in it.
yeah.
uh when her versus Megan Bain did that little fuse and she did that fucking promo in the middle of the ring calling her, my God, you're a big bitch. They say the bigger they are, the harder they come. So it's
Ah,
about time me and you got Patrick. It's so fucking silly. It's like, why did you say that? Why
right.
did you say that? Like, what is your
Yeah,
problem, lady? It's inappropriate. It's a little silly. It's a little goofy. But yeah, like that's
yeah,
the Tony Storm experience, bro. You
yeah.
do not have to watch a single match with Tony Storm. You could just go to YouTube and just watch her promos and like those little clips, and that'll give you the picture of what the fuck this weird ass thing is she's doing. This
Right.
shit, it's the best shit in wrestling, bro. Like, no,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep saying it because it's true. Like, that's the best shit going. It's so fun. Like, it's so fun. Like, it's whatever they're paying that lady, triple it because you're not paying her enough. You can't be.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's fucking truly great. Like,
Huh?
I'm gonna buy my Tony Storm T-shirt this weekend, matter of fact, because
There you go.
I just support
Absolutely.
her. I
There you
just
go.
support her as a wrestler, bro, as a performer. Like I just really appreciate what she's doing right now.
As you should. And as we do, as we consume this stuff legally,
That's right,
as we
legally.
do, as we will continue to do. But yeah, um, I think that was a very good wrap up of AEW.
That's it. It's kind of silly. It's kind of goofy.
And
Um,
yeah, and of
it doesn't
course,
take itself too seriously, and there are tons of random wrestlers.
yeah, tons and lots multi matches. Um, but it seems like a little bit of everything's going to be coming together this weekend for Worlds Collide. So that'll be fun. Um, but yeah, got to wrap this thing up. I got a HOA meeting I need to get to.
Okay, you're good,
See how,
brother.
see how that goes. Uh, see if I need to start a ruckus or not.
Of course
Um,
you do. It's an HOA.
and they might vote me president. Who
Well,
knows?
who?
Emperor, something, dictator. I don't know. But is there anything else you want to bring up, say before we end this thing?
My closing thoughts are: if Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné does not main event All In, that's a mistake.
All right.
That should be the main event, hands down.
All right. And when is all in? Is that in July you said?
That's July 12th.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's when WWE's
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
do their thing. That's right.
asshole. Yeah.
Uh well, my closing words are yeah. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll see y'all again next time, next week. When we got some more stuff to say. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.